What's up, everyone? Bob's Blu-rays here, and I'm back again today with an unboxing video from Kino Lorber, plus a few other goodies that I'll show afterwards. So stay tuned, and I'll get into it right after this intro. Alrighty, so like I said in the intro here, I have a box from Kino Lorber. It's actually all put out right here, ready to go. I ordered 23 items originally. They canceled that order because 3 of them, I guess, went out of stock or on back order. So I'm going to miss out on those slipcovers more than likely. But I placed an order again for these 20 that I have right here, and they all showed slipcovers on the website, and they all have slipcovers. So I won't even keep you in anticipation. Every single one of the 20 items I got all have a slipcover. So that is great news for me. And then after I go into these 20, I will show off what I grabbed from eBay. It's just a few items. And then I stopped at Goodwill yesterday as well. So I'll show off what I grabbed from there. All right, so let's go ahead and dive into it. The very first one that I'm going to pull out is going to be Secret Admirer. So Secret Admirer, I have seen, I think once or twice. I actually have the Olive Films Blu-ray of this, but I couldn't pass this up. It's probably a new transfer, hopefully. I don't know. It doesn't say anything about a new 4K scan or anything on the back. So we'll see how the transfer is, but I'm happy to have it. It comes with a slip cover. It's different artwork, so super happy to have this one. I was a huge Kelly Preston fan, and the woman from Full House, Lori Loughlin, right? And Fred Ward was also in this, and C. Thomas Howell, and I really like C. Thomas Howell. So it's got a great cast. I actually prefer Mischief over that, which is another Kelly Preston title. They're not super similar, but somewhat, and I do prefer Mischief, but I do like Secret Admirer. Secret Admirer is a lot of fun. Next one after that will be Zoot Suit, which I don't know a thing about this movie, but once again, has a nice slipcover, so I wanted to grab it. I pretty much just wait until Kino sales. Kino's become another company that I basically wait until their sales, so I order from like 4 times a year. Outside of that, I don't really place orders. So I just buy them when they go on sale. Like, this is something I would never buy at full price because I don't know much about it. I don't know if I'll like it, but for like 10 bucks, sure. Comes with awesome cardboard, right? But yeah, basically like Kino Lorber, Vinegar Syndrome, they become a company because of their sales are really good, and Vinegar Syndrome's super expensive, so I really just wait until their sales. Same with Kino Lorber. Unfortunately, I missed out on that To Live and Die in LA slipcover on 4K because it's already gone on the website. Unfortunately. Another one here is going to be Homebodies. This slipcover is a little bit damaged in the corner, but I'll just kind of puff that out a little bit. But yeah, Homebodies, I don't know anything about this as well. It's from 1974, but awesome slipcover. Next one up after that is going to be one of the 4Ks that I grabbed, which is going to be 12 Angry Men. Now, I am trying to collect all of their 4Ks with slipcovers. That's why I need to grab that To Live and Die in LA. Missed out on that one, but yeah, so we've got 12 Angry Men here. So I've never seen that one. I think that's the original, right? Next up after that is going to be Heat. Very happy to have grabbed this one. I like Burt Reynolds, and I like action movies, and this sounds pretty fun. So this is something that I'm looking forward to checking out for sure. Next one up after that is going to be a movie called Joy House, which I've also never seen. Jane Fonda, though. Which I just watched a Jane Fonda movie recently. I like Jane Fonda, and she still looks good even in her 80s. So shout out to Jane Fonda for doing it right? Next one up after that is going to be The Night of the Hunter. Now, this is a big Tim Talks Talkies movie, I guess. He loves this movie. He thinks the transfer looks great. I don't know if I'll ever see this or when I'll get around to seeing this. But 4K, slipcover, had to grab it. So we'll see. Next one up after that is pretty cool slipcover here. Is going to be Eyes of Laura Mars. Now, I don't know anything about this one either. Most of these I don't know anything about. So, once again, you know, a lot of people, they see my videos and they think, oh, he doesn't watch movies or he doesn't get around to these. So, the thing with boutique labels is majority of these movies are stuff I haven't heard of. So the stuff that I've seen is the stuff mostly behind me right here. But I've been on a huge binge of watching blind watches and first-time watches, and just really trying to work my way through my collection and get around to these movies that I pull out. So if you're not following my letterbox, you'll see that I watch a lot of first-time watches and a ton of movies on there. But when you see my videos, you think, oh, he doesn't watch his movies. But I definitely get around to them. I usually try and watch one movie a day, if not sometimes 2 or 3. It just depends. Next one up is They Came to Cordera. I believe is how it's pronounced. I have not seen this. It looks like a Western. I don't even remember purchasing this one, but you got Rita Hayworth, Gary Cooper, Van Heflin, and Tab Hunter. So I'll have to check that one out. Next up after that, this one sounds funny, is The Big Easy. We've got Dennis Quaid and Ellen Barkin. I don't know who Ellen Barkin is, but I obviously like Dennis Quaid, 1987. If you've seen it, let me know if it's any good. Next one up after that is going to be Serpico on 4K with Al Pacino. Now, I am a big Al Pacino fan, probably top 5 favorite actors, and I'm looking forward to checking this out, as it came in as a recommendation from a couple people in the past, and I still haven't seen it yet. And I had it on my watch list of Blu-rays to buy, but I clearly passed on that for the 4K, which is great. Next up after that is going to be a movie called Backtrack. Now, this is Dennis Hopper and Jodie Foster, and Jodie Foster looks gorgeous right here. We've got 1990. So yeah, looking forward to checking that out at some point. That one sounds fun too. Grand Slam is up next. Now, I don't know much about this one as well. 1967. Came with the slipcover, grabbed it. It says Janet Leigh is in that one. Next up is going to be There's No Tomorrow. This is from... Oh, this is an interesting one because this is a Kino Classics. So it's not like the same slip. It's from 1939 right there. You see the difference on the back of it there. So this is one of the Kino Classics lines. So yeah, it's a different slipcover and everything. Next up after that is going to be Rawhead Rex. Now this is the 4K. I enjoyed this movie. I had fun with it. I feel like this and Pumpkinhead are honestly on the same level for me. They seem similar in a way. I watched them back to back in October, and I enjoyed this. There's some really fun moments in this, like in the trailer park scene from what I remember. I don't like where it goes the last 10 minutes. I really didn't like it, but everything else I pretty much enjoyed about it. But that ending kind of ruined it for me in a way. Next up after that is going to be Ace High. Now, I haven't seen this, another Western. We've got 1968 right here, so earlier title here. Don't know much about it. If you've seen it, let me know. Next up is going to be The Longest Yard on 4K. Now, I am looking forward to checking this out. I really enjoy the remake with Adam Sandler. I haven't seen this one yet. I bought a 5-pack of this and like 4 other movies on DVD because I didn't own this at the time. But yeah, looking forward to checking that out. And next up is going to be Making Mr. Right. So John Malkovich and Anne Magnuson. I don't know. 1987. So yeah, I like the slipcover. Seems like it could be fun. If you've seen it, let me know. Next up after that, shout out to big Bruce Campbell lovers, right? We got Terminal Invasion, which would be Derek and Tim's guy right here, Bruce Campbell. I believe I have a Bruce Campbell movie that I recently just watched. I don't know if I own it though, but I just watched it, and I'm pretty sure Tim and Derek have probably never seen it, and it is a Bruce Campbell. Well, Bruce Campbell's in it. But yeah, we got Terminal Invasion here. This slipcover is a little beat up at the top too. I'm going to have to open this one up and pop that out. I don't really cry about slips anymore and damaged stuff. I don't go through the ringer trying to get it. If it could be popped out a little bit, just grab your finger and push it out. Just do that. Next up is The Big Bus. Once again, another one that I don't know much about, but this is the last one here. Yeah, so there should be 20 titles here. I'm pretty sure I grabbed 4 4Ks. There might have been 5. Serpico was one of them. Yeah, anyways, 12 Angry Men, so I think 5 of them. But that is all of the Kino Lorber movies. I will double check and make sure I got all 20 because there was an issue once. But let's go ahead and dive into the stuff I grabbed from eBay. So This is the first package here. We have got the movie The Rookie, which I want the other movie, The Rookie, with Clint Eastwood and Charlie Sheen. But I didn't already own this. I do like this movie. I haven't seen it in ages. It is rated G, to be honest with you. But yeah, it's a good one. I remember seeing this in theaters too. It's a feel-good movie. I liked it. I enjoy that one. Let's get into the next one after that. Is going to be this 4K. I didn't want to pull the trigger on Amazon, so I found it for like the same price on eBay, and it came with a slipcover, so I pulled the trigger on it. So we've got my best friend's wedding with this beautiful slipcover here, 25th anniversary. I love when they put like 25th anniversary on the slipcovers. I know some people might not like that. I personally do enjoy that. You got some special features in here as well. But yeah, Dolby Vision, Dolby Atmos, if you're into those kinds of things, if that means anything to you or means a lot to you, that's good news. But yeah, very happy to finally own this. Wasn't sure if it would come with a slipcover from Amazon, so I pulled the trigger on eBay instead. All right, and then the last three things I will show off are things I grabbed from Goodwill yesterday. I was driving. I stopped in there for 2 minutes. Literally, I only had like 2 minutes. Stopped in, and there was one Blu-ray. That's it. Just one Blu-ray. That's all they had, and I grabbed it. And let's go ahead and show these off. So the one Blu-ray that I grabbed was this lenticular slipcover, which is awesome looking, of Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2. Now, this isn't my cup of tea. This is not my franchise right here. I'm not interested, but I love lenticular slipcovers. Really been falling even more in love with them lately, so I decided to go ahead and grab this. I actually grabbed everything for like $9, and then I grabbed 2 DVDs that aren't for me. I am going to go ahead and send them to a friend of mine. He doesn't already own them. I own both of them. They are not on Blu-ray, so I saw them, and he was like, yeah, grab them. So we've got Save the Last Dance here, the DVD, and A Lot Like Love DVD. So I'm going to go ahead and send them over to my buddy who doesn't already own these and wants to rewatch them. But once again, no Blu-rays of those, at least not in America. I don't even know if there is any Blu-rays overseas of those. So that is everything. Very excited to have a lot of these. I'm going to go ahead and pop these open, take the shrink wrap off of some of them, and try and get the slip covers in a little bit better shape. So that is everything. I hope you enjoyed the video. I wonder if Kino Lorber is doing more of these KL like classics, like the KL Kino at the top, so the Kino classics. If anybody knows about that, let me know. I think I have one, that's it, just one other one, and it doesn't have a slip cover or anything, so I'm wondering if they're doing that a little bit more often now. But that's everything. I hope you enjoyed the video like I said. Please sound off in the comment section. If you've seen any of these, let me know how you like them, which ones I should check out right away. Honestly, when you do recommend movies or you're like, hey, check this out, put it aside, I do. I have a little pile I've been putting aside more and more. I watch them, I put them back on the shelf, and I grab more. So that's what I've been trying to do, put aside piles of movies that I haven't seen, do a lot more watches of first-time watches instead of rewatches. So yeah, when you recommend something, like if somebody said, you got to watch Heat with Burt Reynolds, I would put that aside and I would try and get around to it sooner rather than later. So definitely sound off. Now, some you might recommend, and it might take me a long time to get to, but I do appreciate the recommendations. I really do. And please let me know. But thanks again, everyone. I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend if you're watching this when I drop it. And I'll see everyone on the next one. Make sure to have a great day. Bye-bye.